Hi, Nora Dunn from the Professional Hobo, and I am here today to talk to you about gear. Travel gear is very important. It's also a death trap, and I have used it to my benefit and my detriment at the same time. It is really easy when you're preparing for travel to buy too much stuff, to say, oh my gosh, I need this and this and this and this and this and this and this, and then suddenly you have all these really useful pieces of travel gear and not enough room for all of it. So I've learned over the years how to selectively figure out what pieces of travel gear are necessary. And today I want to talk to you about a piece of travel gear that I've recently discovered that is a pretty cool piece of travel gear. It's pretty cool because it's ultralight, it's versatile, and it has lots of different features. Now this is the Free Spirit 30-liter bag by Gobi Gear. Now Gobi Gear is actually one of my favorite travel gear companies. Their first tool, and it's been one of my absolute favorite pieces of travel gear and packing tools, is the Hobo Roll. And the Hobo Roll rocks my world. Here are my three favorite packing tools of the moment. First off, the Hobo Roll. Now I've had this for years. This is one of my absolute favorite packing tools. It's got different compartments on the inside so you can organize various odds and sods into it. And then, here's where the magic happens. You close it up and then you use the compression straps to compress it right down. It's absolutely fabulous. It allowed me to travel for 3 years with carry-on luggage only. But today we're going to talk about the Free Spirit. Now this is their latest and greatest invention. Typical of many of the Gobi Gear pieces of gear, it is ultralight, and it's made with a great water-resistant ultralight material. So what this is a bag that is meant to, it can actually fold into itself. You see this little pocket here? This entire bag can actually fold into its own pocket. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm actually packing for a trip. And what I want to do with you today is I want to pack for this trip with you. I'm going away for 4 days, and it's going to be a moderate climate. So I want to have some long sleeves, some short sleeves, some pants, some sandals. And I also, of course, because ever the digital nomad, I'm going to be bringing my laptop with me as well. First of all, I want to show you some of the features of the Free Spirit 30-liter bag. It has padded straps. It is, and it's got waist straps as well, waist straps with pockets. Now these straps are, despite the fact that they're ultralight, actually really sturdy. And they make the bag very comfortable to use. They even have some moisture wicking pads on the back as well. The chest strap at the front moves up and down. Now that's really handy because as a woman, so many chest straps come across the exact wrong point of the chest. It's always, they come across the boobs and it's never comfortable. So with this chest strap, you can move it up or down accordingly to your body type. It has 2 drink pockets, one on each side. A very necessary quality that tends to be missing from a lot of ultralight bags. Got a front pocket, which would clip shut. The top pocket here, which the bag normally fits into in entirety, is of course a zippered pocket that you can use as you wish. On that side, as well as the underside, we've got a little pocket in there. Here's what I love about the inside, and quite frankly, I was actually a little bit skeptical about how this would work. Well, Gobi Gear is all about segmented, organized packing. So instead of this just being one open thing, you have the ability to segment the insides of your luggage. So you can pack into here, into the main compartment, and into what you might call a laptop compartment in the back. Now, if that's all too much and you don't want to segment, no problem. It folds away and does not affect your packing space at all, and you have a big open receptacle to pack whatever it is that you want. Another thing I really like about this bag is the bottom is a bit of a sturdier material. Now this is really good because it can hold everything that's in your bag with a little more authority. But it also, when you put your bag down, as you tend to, on the side of a mountain, beside you at the bus station, whatever it is, this can stand the rigors of travel a little bit better than the rest of the material can. So it's also easy to clean, and it's easy to use. So now that I've given you a little bit of a tour of the Free Spirit 30 liter, let's pack. Now I'm going to show you everything I have to pack for this trip, which is, listen, I'm not doing badly. I think the biggest surprise for me was, of course, this is my laptop and all my adapters. This goes with me everywhere. I would throw myself in front of a bus to protect my laptop, except for the fact that without me, the laptop would be a little bit redundant. But what really surprised and kind of horrified me is that my toiletries for the next 3 days are pretty much as big as my laptop. Now this is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I'm feeling a lot more like a girly girl than I ever considered myself to be. But listen, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do, and we're going to make this work. I also have, of course, my water bottle. I love using collapsible water bottles. They work a charm because when I'm not using them, they roll right up into nothing. I've got what I'm wearing, obviously, and because I'm only going away for 4 days, I don't need a lot of stuff. So I've got an extra pair of pants, an extra shirt, a long sleeve shirt. I've got some workout gear. I've got a pair of sandals. This is actually a gift that I'm giving somebody. I've got my nightie and, of course, my socks and underwear. And because I'm in Thailand at the moment, I have my Steri pen because I refuse to buy bottles of water. So I sterilize all the water that I have. So between this and my bottle, I'm good to go. So, shall we? Let's see how this goes. I believe I'm ready to hit the road. Ciao. The beauty of taking something like the Free Spirit on a trip is once I arrive at my location, I can of course unpack all the stuff that I don't need to take with me on a daily basis or for any of my excursions, and I have the perfect excursion pack to go hiking, shopping, or just wandering, which I'm going to do right now. So just in case you thought this was a giant advertisement for the Free Spirit 30 liter, it's not. I happen to really like the bag. I happen to think it's a very good piece of gear, but I want to talk to you about some of the limitations of the Free Spirit as well. I've now had this for about a month. This is a prototype that they had sent me to review. And I will admit that I did have some hopes that I could use it to replace my regular day pack. Now this is the pack safe. It's also a 30 liter bag. They're almost the same in terms of capacity. But this bag is what I use when, as a full-time traveler, I am in transit. So when I am moving everything I own from one place to the next, I have my one big piece of luggage, and I have this, and this is my carry-on bag. Into this goes my computer in its computer bag, as well as a number of things, electronics, official documents, things that I don't want to be without and that I want to keep on me. The reason I like this bag is because it is very sturdy. It's also got many security features. It does have the drink pockets, but it's not ultralight. However, that's also the benefit. At the back here, there's a pocket that looks like it would be a laptop sleeve. However, because of how light the material is, it offers zero protection. So I would not want to put just a laptop without any casing or protection in here. I personally have my laptop in a much more sturdy case. So for me, I have no problem taking my laptop in its case and going around town with this. But in terms of going from A to B on a long distance trip, you know what? I'm going to keep my pack safe. I feel, maybe I feel a little bit more secure because it is sturdier, because it offers a little more padding and security. But the benefit and the reason why this is still a valuable addition to my gear is that while I'm in transit from one destination to another, it's so easy for me to just stuff the entire bag into the top pocket, and then I can just chuck this in my luggage, no problem. Okay, moment of honesty. I've had this for a month and I haven't actually put it into its top compartment since taking it out of its top compartment when it was first shipped to me. And to be honest, I can't even figure out how to do it. But I'm sure it can be done. If I were to put this into my luggage, I would probably just roll it up and make it nice and small. It's very light, it's very small, it's compressible. This is the joy of an ultralight bag, which is certainly going to be a part of my my entourage from here on in.